Hi, this is David White from Sportsman's Emporium. I'm going to talk about using split shot to get your flies down, in particular the eggs for steelhead fishing, and how to keep them down and where you should put your split shot. Basically, when you're egg fishing, these eggs do not float. When a fish lays its eggs, it basically stays on the bottom of the river and maybe a little bit up the water column sometimes, but for the most part, if the current takes them downstream, they stay on the bottom. So you're really going to want to fish them the same way. I mean, it's not that you can't catch fish another way, but you will catch more fish if you can use your flies that are imitating something in the water and make them act like that thing that you're imitating. In this case, eggs. Eggs are really popular for steelhead fishing, and steelhead is getting really good right now, and a lot of guys are going up. So I have some folks coming in here and there asking me about how to get their flies to stay down and where they should put your split shot. And every once in a while I'll see somebody up there and they put their split shot on, they know they need to sink their fly, but they wonder why they're not catching a lot of fish when it's this close to their fly. And I think there's a number of reasons. This thing makes noise bouncing off the rocks, plus it's visible, and a spooky fish, in particular in clear water, this split shot being so close to the fly is a lot of times going to spook your fish. So you really want to clamp your weight no matter what you use. This is just a standard lead split shot. There's a lot of different non-lead products out there as well that are really good. But still to this day, I would think for steelhead fishing, the old lead split shot is the most popular. Basically, I like to go at least a foot away from my fly. And sometimes it takes more than one split shot to weight my fly. If I'm fishing some good depth with a strong current, I might need to put 2 or 3 of these split shots on there. And for steelhead fishing, I would say that's okay. Generally, trout fishing, the small streams of West Virginia, you don't have to worry about that. And even if you do put too much weight on, a lot of times it can be detrimental to your cast and to even spook the fish. But steelhead fishing is a little bit different, and you're primarily fishing egg flies because that's really what the biggest thing on their menu this time of year. And you want to put your split shot on to weight your fly. In general, like I say, start at about 10 to 12 inches and go up from there. It's not going to hurt you to put your split shot 15, 16 inches away from your fly. That way the split shot stays low on the bottom, it gets this down, and the fly will stay relatively low. And that's what you want to do. You don't want your split shot to be close to your fly. It's not that you won't catch fish, but if you're conscious of that and conscious of spooking even those picky, spooky fish, you will catch more fish. It could be the difference in a 3-fish day and a 12-fish day just by rigging up properly, keeping your split shot up off of your fly, getting enough of it on to sink your fly down, and try not to spook the fish. And when you combine this with a good strike indicator placement on your leader, you really can't go wrong up on the Lake Erie steelhead tributaries. And like I say, the steelheading is getting really good right now, and it's going to stay good all the way through the winter into the early spring.